All right, thanks, Brandon. Well, tonight the Pistons take on the Houston Rockets, but before that game gets underway, we're going to be hosting, Bryce here, Cobb from the Phoenix will be hosting a Motor City Recovery Night.
Yeah, it's a chance to talk about how we help those trying to get sober. So, Bryce, how are you this morning, man?
I'm doing well. How are you all?
Good, good. Thanks for coming on this morning. So, first of all, tell folks at home who might not know what the Phoenix is. What is the Phoenix?
So the Phoenix is an international nonprofit. We have chapters in Windsor as well as the UK and all throughout the states. And the Phoenix is sober active community. What that means is our programming can look anything like kayaking, rock climbing, biking, hiking. Here in Detroit, we do open mics because we got a lot of soul here, movie nights. And all of our programming is free to anybody with just 48 hours of sobriety.
How difficult is it for people who are trying to get sober to find a place where they can feel, one, accepted in that journey for them, but also where they don't feel pressured either?
Well, so me being a person in long-term recovery, I know that it was very important for me to have community, to have people that were already doing what it is that I sought to do, and to be able to take advice from, as well as to be able to pick up the phone and call when times were tough. And so what events like tonight help to serve is maybe we think that we can't go to a Pistons game because, you know, there's alcohol everywhere and maybe we feel we'll be unsafe. But not only can we continue to go and does life open up, but we can do that with a whole bunch of other people that are on the same pathway as us. And so it's just a beautiful thing.
Now, Bryce, you did mention a lot of activities earlier. How important is it for someone who is recovering to stay occupied mentally, physically, all that?
I think occupation is important, and I think the more that people who lean into recovery discover things about themselves, they'll find that, oh, like life opens up and there's so many things that are accessible to me, and let me sample and see what samples like speak to me and who it is that I'm becoming. But also, one quote that I heard one time that really spoke to me was, the opposite of addiction is not sobriety. The opposite of addiction is community and human connection. And so with events like tonight, like we are going out, we're going to have a great time, but you're going to be able to look behind you and see 250 other people, or 249 other people in the sober section having a good time with you. And that has that community aspect to it and lets me know that I'm not alone in my journey.
So tell us a little more about what's happening tonight for Motor City Recovery Night.
So tonight, it's a sold-out event, it's a sold-out game, and we have a panel before the game at the Pistons Performance Facility. 130 people are coming out. We're gonna have a conversation around building a recovery-friendly community in Detroit. What does it mean to support people who are actively with substance use disorder, who are in recovery, who are advocates of, who are family members, or anybody who's been affected? We're gonna have that conversation live at the Pistons Performance Facility. After that, we're going to the game. The Rockets and the Pistons are playing tonight, and we have a sober section of 250 people that will be enjoying the game together, and we're just gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
There we go.
What does it mean to have the Pistons behind you on this?
This is huge. This is huge. Shout out to Nikki Wald, my initial advocate within the organization. It's just huge to see organizations like the Pistons come and put energy behind people being able to seek, being able to show up for life on life's terms. You know, recovery is how we define it. So to know that we have the support of the community when we decide that we define ourselves to be in recovery is huge. And to hear a name like the Pistons behind my personal empowerment is a huge thing.
Yeah. Is it too late for someone who wants to show up tonight to show up?
So it is too late to show up to this event. As a matter of fact, the entire game is sold out. So yeah, maybe next time we'll have to pick a less popular game. But there are ways that people can get involved. You can go to thephoenix.org as well as download the Phoenix app on your phone. When you download the app on your phone, you'll be able to pull up the geographic location of any programming that's near you. You say, I'm coming, and just show up. We're actually doing a Super Bowl party at the Love and Touch in Ferndale on Super Bowl Sunday, which I believe is February 12th. So I will look into that. It's a free event. All of our events are free to anybody with just 48 hours of sobriety, and we hope to see you all there.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Bryce Cobb, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.